Who doesn't know the feeling? A knock at the door, a box in your hand, your order finally arrived. But the box? It's normally taken for granted. I was wondering about its story and sustainability. What's the life of this box actually look like?
Packaging is central to our lives. We need it for food, retail or e-commerce. And when the economy grows, also the amount of packaging grows.
And people are concerned about how things are packaged, as real sustainability is key here. Nearly 50% of consumers say that the environmental impact of packaging is very important to them. And so I realized I was investigating an e-commerce delivery box, but it turns out that was just one chapter of a much bigger topic. Corrugated cardboard doesn't just carry your delivery. It carries many parts of the European economy, and you might have seen it pop up more often recently. Food packaging, e-commerce shippings, or the back of store infrastructure of every supermarket on the continent. And here is what I didn't know was going on. Corrugated cardboard is actually the most recycled material in Europe.
This is where all the paper gets collected and is coming in and then goes into the pulping machine.
More than 90% of it is collected and recycled every year.
This is really hot!
And those fibers in it can go around and around and around in a loop up to over 25 times. So the e-commerce box in your bin tonight, the fibers might actually be already 50 years old, still going on in a loop.
That's the paper being produced, made in Spain, going directly to the corrugated plant.
And in this machine, the flat paper becomes something more structural, where fiber becomes architecture.
And all the waste that is produced in the process is then going back into the paper plant.
So you could say the corrugated cardboard is like a paper sandwich, flat paper on the outside and the wavy paper layer in the middle that adds the strength. This system that makes all of this work is super local, operating across Europe day and night 24/7, creating 100,000 jobs.
I went out there to discover the story of an e-commerce box, and what I found is one of the most sustainable and circular systems in Europe. So this is for sure not the end of a story. This is just the beginning of a new chapter.